Hi everybody, welcome to this Pro and Expert Division general playthrough for the Aurora tournament here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. All the shots here featuring some form of tailwind, so that suits the modifier perfectly. Please hit thumbs up, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, and hit the bell button. You will get notified when we upload new content or go live. As always, even though there are tailwind shots here, they aren't the specific angles. We won't know these until the tournament begins, so use this as your general approaches. You will need to tweak according to your club's balls and play style. Bear in mind some of these recordings are from previous tournaments where the ball stats were their old settings. So what was a power 5 ball is a power 10 now, but there are some new shots mixed in as well. Timestamps in the video description down below, and if you are playing expert, then we will have a QR qualifying round tournament win video out on Monday morning. Good luck, here we go. With this tailwind angle on this par 4, we can go aggressively to green, bouncing on the main bit of fairway before the green itself rather than on the pad. 1.5 topspin, 2 bars of side spin to the right, and with APOC 5 and above, max stretch position. You can see the ball guide with spin added. APOC 5 and 6, I've got the edge of the yellow ring touching the rough at full extension with that power 10 ball. I'm going to adjust this one max plus 10. It is a bit tricky to adjust in this wind angle with the rocks and that, so pull slowly. Because we're not at max, we can go full overpower with a slow needle. 3/4 ball curl to the right and hit perfect. There will be tweaks if you want to put them in for different wind strengths and wind angles, and you can increase the curl a bit if you want, but I'm happy with laying up here to the side of the green for an easy wedge for my eagle. So here I'm going to set up with a berserker ball, and that is because once again I'm going to find the minimum distance line with a power 5 ball. White ring touching the rough, then I'm switching to a navigator. 3 bars top spin is all we need here. 3 bars of top spin. Don't need to worry about the ball guide. As long as you found that position here with the berserker, then you're going to be absolutely fine. Adjustment here, mid plus 10. Mid plus 10. Then we are going to take our shot. Good chance of dropping here. Very nice run on the green from the left hand side. Not going to get a glitch roll, and as you will see, the top spin just takes us nicely down there. We enter onto the green, slightly left of pin, but it brings the ball in nicely for a lovely hole in one on this par 3. Obviously you've got to weigh up if this shot is for you or not. 1/2 bar of top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right, stretching out, and just see that ball guide go right down the middle. Then we are going to adjust max plus 10. Max plus 10. Again, if you're playing with extra mile 6 or 7, push up a couple of yards after you adjust. If not, go with that. Exactly where it is, leave it there. No need to push up to max. I'm going to go with the maximum overpower slow needle again. Tiny amount of curl to the right, bounces very, very nicely on the fairway and rolls up anywhere around 350 to 355. Second shot, we do want to push for the albatross here, so I am going to go with the sniper. 2 to 2.5 backspin, 2 bars side spin to the left. Make sure we're not setting up too close to the bunker. This is going to be absolutely fine, somewhere around part of the blue ring in the sand there. Aim with the ball guide missing to the left and also stopping short. That is because we have to compensate for the tailwind push that we are going to get here. Here I am playing true club distance with 10% elevation. So true club distance, 10% elevation. So estimate where you are. If you think you're 80% your club, play 80% slider. If you know you're at max, play max distance plus 10. Then we hit perfect. A little tweak needed to the aim here, but comes in just to the left hand side. Very, very nice speed, and that is going to be a decent look at the albatross in this wind angle. Now with the wind coming in from left to right, I like to play on the left hand side of the fairway. If it's the other way round, I put more backspin on, hopefully going to go with the Guardian from the right hand pad closest to the green if you've got wind from right to left, because then you're not adjusting into the water. You can see there I'm applying, it's going to be between 4 and 5 bars of backspin depending on how much tailwind you've got. Always 3 bars of right spin, setting up with the ball guide deliberately short of the pin, because that wind angle is going to push us right along towards the pin itself, to the cup. So that's why I'm leaving it short with the sniper. Mid plus 15. I'm using the same power settings as the ball I'm using, so this is power 6 numbers. If you've got an updated app, which I'm sure you all have by now. Perfect ball away, bouncing on the fairway pad. Like I said, you will need some tweaks according to the wind angle. We needed a small one there, but that is the right type of shot that you will want to be playing on this par 3. Nice wind angle here on this par 5, and a very good chance for an albatross actually. You can obviously play with the extra mile. I'm going with slightly more accurate driver here. 0.3 backspin, 2 bars side spin to the left. If you have extra mile 6 or 7 or APOC 4, you will need to stretch out slightly. See the second bounce just beyond the bunker. Then we are going to obviously check how much rings we need to push up. We are going to adjust max plus 10. And once we've done that, if required, as we saw then, we do need to do this, we push up the required number of rings. So, do that, then we're going to play with half a ball of curl to the left. And the backspin here, just a hint of backspin to steady the ball. It is going to bounce over the bunker very nicely. The curl will bring us over the centre of the bunker and just approach towards the end of the fairway. Drive distance here, we're looking for around 335 yards. Second shot, a very good chance with the sniper. Can be played with sniper level 7+. You will need between 1 and 3 bars topspin, slightly more if you have shorter drive or you're playing with lower level sniper. Add spin, and we're going to have the ball guide stopping just short of pin, but also missing left because we do have wind that will push us to the right. We're at max distance of our club. The adjustment here is going to be max plus 5. So maximum distance, 5% elevation for this particular wind angle. Important to leave the ball guide short because you will get a little bit of run on this green. We don't want to come in too hot. Make our adjustment. Perfect ball away. Does have a good chance of dropping even though we are playing from distance and slightly up the hill. So bounces nicely, runs onto the green, and we do drop this one. Does go a 360 and in, but like I said, it still counts for an albatross. Those with big clubs, you know, APOC 5 can go with a max overpower shot going straight over there. However, it is a very narrow path up to the green, so play that at your own risk. Chance of landing in the rough or clipping the rough, or indeed going in the bunker with a grate, are fairly high. Here I am going with the rock though. Max top spin with the rock level 7, and adjusting this one with max a distance 5% elevation. Then I'm going to go with a good amount of curl to the right once I've added my spin. So max top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Then play with curl. Do not overpower this shot accidentally, otherwise you will miss the fairway if you have any inadvertent overpower on this one when you are applying curl. Drive distance there, we are looking anywhere between 350 and 360. So second shot, going to play with the thorn, and I'm going to work out my club distance here. And you can do fringe check if you want to as well, if you're playing this one in tournament. And I would suggest going with 1 bar of backspin because we do have some tailwind to deal with here. So 1 bar of backspin. Then once I've added spin, I'm going to set up with the thorn level 8. Ball guide just going to the front edge of the cup. Obviously if you've got thorn 7, you will have less ball guide. Leave it a little bit short. Here I am playing just over mid distance with 5% elevation. So just over medium distance with 5% elevation. And as always with the thorn, I'm going to pull over the bullseye. Perfect ball, and we know this is going to be in or close if not. And we drop this right at pin. Beautiful eagle on this tricky par 4 of the Nordic Fjords. On this par 3, I like the Goliath because it caters for a lot more content viewers out there. Rather than the Grizzly, you might need a higher power ball. So with the Goliath, here you can see I'm going with about 2.5 backspin, 3 bars side spin to the right. Now this wind angle is very nice because we don't need curl. If you've got wind angles, maybe a more straight tailwind, or right to left, you're going to have to use either more side spin, which obviously takes it out of free to play, or you play with some right curl instead, so it would need a token or 2. Or of course you can bounce with a load more backspin on the other fairway pad. You can go for a rough bump or a sand bump as well. Mid plus 20 though is a general elevation here, bouncing nicely on the fringe, and we sneak it in for a beautiful hole-in-one on this par 3. Extra mile and Titan, and I'm going to go with just under 4 bars of topspin and 2 bars side spin to the left. Even with extra mile 8, I'm going to have to stretch out here to find my position, and I want the second bounce to be in the middle of the right edge of the bunker. Looking at how many rings I'm stretching out, it is around 1.5 rings. I'm then going to adjust max plus 10. And then once I've done that, I'm going to turn the camera around and push up those rings that I was stretching out into. Obviously, if you've got lower level club, you will need to push up more and potentially add a smidge of overpower as well. Here, I do not go with enough curl. Go with half a ball outside the adjustment ring to the left. I undercurled this shot. That is a mistake. I did want to go with half a ball, but for some reason forgot to do that, and we are very close to the rough, but a little more curl will take us away from the rough and get us nicely even onto the green, if not the fringe, for a very easy eagle wedge or putt. This long par 5 now, and this is an NMT shot with a power 6 ball, so P6 NMT, and you can see here I'm going with 5.8 topspin and a little bit of side spin to the right. Now, why am I using a Titan? I'm going to save on Kingmakers here because this is a tough hole to albatross without really high clubs and premium balls. So for more a general approach and free to play, very simple, easy eagle with a Titan. So adjust max plus 10 from that NMT position, and we're not going to push up. We're going to go full overpower, no curl, and we've got a lovely slow needle to hit perfect. The Titan gives us extra wind push, so we're going to get more distance on our shot, and the drive distance here is going to be in the region of 395 to 400 yards. Like I said, the rough bump, if you want to go for it, you need a load of topspin though. In the end, I'm just going to show you a simple bounce up with backspin. I'm going here with topspin, a little bit of topspin. Looking at the second bounce and also the ball guide, I don't want it to glitch long. There are some glitch rolls here, but I've got the red ring with my Cataclysm level 6 touching the rough at plus 2. Like I said, 2 bars of right spin and between 1.5 2 bars of top spin. Half a ball of curl to the right just to bring us in closer to the pin. You can tweak it if you want. This is primarily a safe and cheap eagle, but of course the albatross is up for grabs if you want to explore alternatives. But we're simply on the green nicely, and we've got a very simple putt for our eagle on this par 5. Thanks very much for watching this video here on the channel. If it has helped you in any way, please consider sharing it amongst your friends and clanmates in the game. Join us also on Facebook. Head over there, search for BK Golf Clash and join our free group. Loads of members there sharing shots. Free guides are posted, as well as loads of other great Golf Clash resources. So check us out there. You can join in the discussion and also leave feedback on the game in general. Finally, if you wish to help support the channel and keep the content free for everybody, please consider becoming a Patreon member. The link is in the video description down below. Good luck, see you soon, bye for now.